Well, this is Derek from AZEX. We don't have any cameramen or production assistants available today, but I wanted to show you guys this horrible piece of shit. Shadow Ops Weaponry Multi-Caliber Suppressors. You know, this company, we're not the big guys. We're the little guys. We work real hard and stuff like that, and we try to do our best. We don't like to make promises we can't keep. These guys about a year and a half ago had this big special online, this multi-cal 45 suppressor that was guaranteed to work with a 9mm piston and special ninja super innovative blah 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 whatever. $300. Buy now, pay us in advance for this awesomeness that we'll have ready to go in a few months. And of course, most of the year last year, 2014, it's April 2015 now, but most of the year last year, 2014, just sucked. I mean, it sucked for the gun business. It sucked for the gunsmithing business. It was just not a good year at all. Just another year under the enlightened reign of Comrade Chocolate Jesus and his band of scumbag socialists. But besides that, it just wasn't a good year. But we try to help folks and see how we can benefit the community and hopefully be in on the cutting edge of something. So we took a shot. This was January of 2014 or so, and we just got these cans last week, or Saturday actually. They were delivered by mail, and this, after a year and a half of waiting, is what we finally received. And worse, these aren't even my cans. This isn't even the can I ordered. This is some other customer's cans, but we don't know who, because they never included any information in the box. Just two cans in an envelope, and a Form 3. No other information. So let's start first things first, and I'll try to do as much as I can by hand. The pistons just kind of flop around in there. There's no spring or anything like any other gun to keep them, like any other boosted can to keep the thing in place. The ones we got, we believe, are for a customer named Steven. Like I said, we don't know because they didn't include any invoice. The can comes apart. It only comes apart properly when the piston is all the way down. And like I said, I'm trying to do this with one hand and hold the camera somewhat steady. Only one of the two cans we received had O-rings in the box. None of the aluminum parts are anodized. There's chips inside the cans. There's some deburring left to do inside the cans, but they do seem to come together. Now, the way this thing works is that it's got a really long piston, which has yet to be deburred. On the other can, the piston doesn't even move its full travel because of the burrs on these oval apertures here that are cut into the piston for gas venting. Don't allow it to travel through the booster, through the rear cap, the way it's supposed to. So you got to contend with that. This is how the baffle stack comes out. Pretty interesting design. Looks like it was made almost like one of like square cutters or something on a CNC. Only one of the cans came with any O-rings, although there's seats on the front baffle stack and the rear cap for O-rings. I guess they didn't want you to put them on there until you had the parts anodized. But of course, you can't just send us out to anodize because there's a steel set screw in there that serves as the guide for the piston. And it interfaces with these lobes on the piston, and I'm not really sure a threaded set screw, how many rounds that's supposed to work before it starts gouging into the piston. You can see right there some of the really nasty, non-cleaned up apertures on there. There's also that's the tube. It's just a bare tube with the Shadow Ops markings on it. There's chips inside the tube. Nobody apparently does any kind of clean out or owns a compressor and some compressed air. But yeah, this is what they finally sent after 18 months of waiting. No invoice, no way of knowing whose they are. They said, we think they're customer Steve's. I never even received mine. I got a couple other customers. They never even received theirs. This is invoice 727. And then the other one's invoice what is it, 723. Who knows? This customer, I don't know who made the cut, whether you had to complain more or less or whatever, but this customer actually got a free can. I sent several emails and I say, hey, where's my fucking free can? And they never responded to me. So on Facebook, I told them just keep my $300 and stick it up their ass. They're gonna need it for lawyers anyway. But yeah, Shadow Ops, you suck. And the difference between Shadow Ops weaponry and that dog turd right there is that you can take the Shadow Ops and chop it up and then and actually get some scrap metal out of it. The dog turd, not so much. But other than that, there's not a whole lot of difference in it. Fuck you, Shadow Ops. You guys are horrible.